Okay. So last time I said that I was going to do some stuff and then update you. And I did that. So as you can see here, I'm in full ham. Not for combat reasons. I trained my several stats. I trained thieving. So I stacked up some cash by just picking day pockets. I actually have a screen grab here of my entire backpack of everything I've done. It's gonna have the first clue scroll, and then it's gonna show the rats I killed, the cows I killed, and then it shows the people I pickpocketed. You'll notice there's 10 clues on there, 10 easy clues. I did none of them. I decided that I would sell everything, and then drop all the clues, and then keep the money. So I am going to go sell this ham outfit here. As you can see, I have 14 marks of grace now from doing a bunch of agility, but everything else in my inventory is exactly as you guys saw it last. I don't have anything extra to report, anything extra to show. I completely forgot to mention this earlier, so don't pay attention to any spoilers you might see on your screen. I got 1 mark of grace before I finished a single lap of any agility course. Like, the drop notification is in the chat before finishing a lap. Can you, can you believe that? That's absolute insanity. I didn't know that was possible. So, if anyone else has done this before, please let me know. I didn't know that was possible. But anyway, back to like the standard part where this should be back in the beginning of the video. Okay, bye. But really all you need to know is I did a bunch of agility laps at Brainer, then here. So now I'm level 30, so I could go do Barak. I could technically do the agility pyramid, but let's be real, that's not happening. And then I did some thinking here. So my current task is, oh, you know what? I'm ahead of myself. I need to get fish, dude. Oh man. Yeah. Well, you know, I'll fish and I'll talk to you a little bit. So, we'll rap, we'll chat. So, man, funny, bro. What is this guy doing? Look at this dude. Well, I'll find out. You know, honestly, I'm probably just gonna cut that part out. So, get stuffed. So there are skeletons in Tarn's lair that can drop short bows. Yo! Let's go. Thank you, sir. That can drop short bows, and the issue is that they are in Tarn's lair, and I don't think you can get in there without doing some quest requirements or some such. And they're really high level.
No.
Okay. It's agility. Agility sucks. But as far as the fight goes, I'm gonna just stock up on as much shrimp as I can and go from there. As far as levels go, I am at 14 and 21 for cooking fishing. Flip it, reverse it. Put your thing down, flip it, and reverse it for the order. The fishing, I have only done shrimps because I have made a decision around fishing as well. While I am able to fish within my means, problem is that for bait fishing and fly fishing, bait and feathers are on Slayer monster drop tables. So until I have a task for them and I get bait and or feathers as a drop, that is when I will allow myself to use those methods of food procurement. So right now, I am stuck with my 3 heel shrimp. It's the way it's gotta be. So when I was doing my whole thieving grind, you betcha I had multiple inventories full of shrimp that I used to heal through all the failures. And I'd like to mention that with thieving, I started at ham followers at 15. I did not delay. I didn't level up extra. I just did... Oh, there's tea in my bank, too. I didn't mention that. So I did Citizens until level 5. I did Tea Stall until 15, and then went from there. So what our plan of action here is I'm gonna continue to do clues as they pop up. I didn't do any of the ones I got from thieving, and again, heartbreaking. I would have absolutely adored that opportunity, but just wasn't in the cards. Go to the bank first. So, and also, can you believe that I was smart enough to grab 20 GP instead of just 10? I thought I made a mistake, and now I'm a genius. There, why not? Why not? Let's go crazy. Let's go nuts. Go loco. All right. So from here, I'm gonna try. I'm going to do my best to try to flinch some scorpions. I have never done flinching before. Any like late game quests or mid game quests that like you could do earlier by flinching, I just did them later. Again, how many times do I gotta tell you that I like playing this game wrong? It's just a fact of life. Sidebar, this goblin place, you know, where we saw the cannon earlier, there was another cannon set up there today. Like, there was just bones everywhere. The cannon was, like, around here somewhere. Absolute carnage. I don't know what kind of monster could be liable for such things. And before we get too far into the Slayer task, you might say, account ruined because I had armor on. And to that I say, no, the account was ruined when I accidentally got 4 strength XP by punching a dude. When I was doing the thieving, I definitely accidentally punched a... Oops, I gotta... yeah, see, my settings are changed as a result. So, in the ham hideout... Back. In the ham hideout, I didn't have my... Man. Maybe I don't know how to do it. I think I gotta be... Kitty corner? This? Like this? Well, so I didn't have my NPC attack options off. No, this is... I'm just gonna have to fight these guys, huh?
A kind of celebration of ignorance.
So I straight up punched a guy. I got 4 strength XP and... or kicked, I guess, because strength is kick. I got 4 strength XP and 1 hit point. So if you want to say that this account has been ruined because I got 5 XP, be my guest. But I'm... Did he punch? Thank you. That's right, I have retaliate off because I don't want to accidentally punch dudes and get even more ill-gotten XP. But any loot I get that's outside of scope, I'm gonna show you guys. I'm not gonna... I'm not just gonna let it go. You know, I'm not gonna... Oops. I want it to be clear that I'm doing everything above board. I'm only getting things that I can sell through other means, and I just sell them. I'm only... You know, I just need money makers is what it comes to, because I'm gonna need to buy runes eventually. I'm gonna need to buy stuff to make or buy ammo for whatever bow-like device I have the ability to use. So, what, you know, there's little scorpions, because these guys are absolutely rinsing me. But we'll kind of cross the ammo bridge when we get to it. I'm just trying to do some money makers, and you know, once we unlock like crafting and stuff, I'll have some money makers. But right now, I got nothing. I know for sure what I'm going to do is I'm going to say that once I get a pickaxe, I will have unlocked mining and smithing, because I got a hammer drop already. I got 2 hammer drops, maybe 3. I don't know. What do you know? You weren't there. Man, goblins were such a good task for me too. But the pickaxe drop is the thing that will unlock mining and smithing. However, the only things I'm going to allow myself to do with mining and smithing are going to be creating things to sell or things to, like ammo. So if I unlock, like, darts or knives, I'm going to allow myself to smith those so that I don't have to worry about it too much, but I have to unlock them first. I can't just say, oh, well, I have the mining and smithing level, so I get this thing now. Like, no, I'm going to be able to create not rune, goodness me, that's, that's way too far in the future. I'm going to be able to create, bronze armor pretty much right away, but I'm not going to allow myself to wear bronze armor, no matter how much I would love to have it for poking scorpions in the desert. Oh, nope, 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 nope. What else is attacking that? Is this guy crashing me? Are you? Bruh. I had to do that. Who's doing this? Joey Skirt. You're a bad man. To see such a specimen as I am, with my bronze spear and chef's hat, to come in here in crystal armor with your mutagen blowpipe, your Avas, and your Slayer helmet, given that is the lighter color, and just start killing the scorpions literally right in front of me. You're a bad person, Joey. I'm here to say it. If you ever see this, Joey, apologize. I deserve it. And maybe I'll apologize to you for calling you a bad person. But I wouldn't count on it. The little devil on my shoulder here is telling me not to do that. But I might. Just for you, Joey. Okay. I have confirmed it. I thought it was true, and it is unfortunately true that there are no lower level scorpions. God. Why do I do this to myself? Alright, well, I'm gonna tinker away at this for a while, I guess. I'm gonna put on do something, man. I'm gonna watch someone better at RuneScape than me, or funnier, or whatever. And I guess I'll be back once I'm nearing the end of this kill count. Unless, you know, something horrible happens, like I get killed. Then you'll know about it. But I don't think I even checked. Scorpions, the ones I'm fighting here, they don't have a drop table in standard areas. There's nothing I can get from them. So, I mean, I guess maybe the insold scorpion heads. I think that's technically it, and then it's a 1 in 100 chance for a beginner clue. So if I get one of those, we'll take a little detour and I'll show it off. It'll be a nice change of pace from this okay. You know what? Give me some music. So we've encountered an issue. I can now catch anchovies. I don't want to catch anchovies. If you don't know, they only heal for 1, like when cooked, and shrimp heal for 3. And now they can poison my drop pool here. I'm devastated. There they are. Like, they give me 40 fishing XP. Thanks, that's so great. But also, don't do that. And I don't want. I need better food. Look at me. I have a bronze spear and a chef hat. Like, do you think I'm prepared to fight things with 1 HP heal? Stop it! I beg. Okay, now we're talking. I can go for mackerel with the large net and caskets. I didn't even realize that was on the horizon. I'm definitely allowing myself to do that. I gotta figure out where to get a big net. But that's delightful. I am so eager to have such a better fishing opportunity where I'm just guaranteed to get good food instead of all this nonsense. Oh, happy days. I'll see you with the net. Alright, here we are. We made it to the Isle of Souls where I got this here freebie big net. I'm gonna be catching some mackerel. I'm not 100% sure if you can get them in the shark spot on the Isle of Souls, but while we're here, I wanted to talk about just today, is to date this video for anyone who's watching in the future, which, you know, is the only way you could watch this unless you're in this room right now, which, yeah, no, just me. So this video is made on the exact same day that they announced that they are gutting the Soul Wars rewards. I am of two minds about this. I think it's healthy for the overall game, but man, that's gonna suck for leagues. Like, I really liked using Soul Wars in leagues as like it just a pure injection of cash and of runes and just everything to get me off the ground. And now that it's gone, or now that it's gonna be gone, I'm a little saddened and worried that the leagues is gonna be a little bit more grindy. And one of my favorite things about leagues is that it is not grindy. It's when RuneScape gets to be fun instead of, you know, walking to catch some mackerel. Go figure. I caught seaweed before I caught the actual fish. We'll be here a while. But I don't even know if this heals more. I'm literally doing this in the hopes of just avoiding anchovies entirely. Plus, the XP drops are going to be better as long as I actually catch them. But I'm gonna look it up right now. Well, frick it, we'll do it live. Cooked mackerel. What do? You heal. 6 hit points. Oh, baby. This is worth it. Alright, well, no. No, like, man. No. That happened live, huh? I wish. I'm not gonna. It can't be like that. Those are gonna. I'm sorry, not sorry. I would love to have anything in my boot slot, because that's gonna be an empty slot for a hot minute. But don't taunt me, game. I beg you, bro. I said do not taunt me. I don't have a webcam, but I swear to you, I just looked to camera. Like, I hope you could hear. I hope the silence was loud enough for you to hear my disgust and dismay. I'm gonna stop recording before I have to embarrass myself in front of you people anymore. Dude, that's some good cash. All right, you know, it's not all bad here fishing for mackerel. All right, straight up, these guys are still taking my lunch money, so I'm gonna try and switch to blocking, because they're weak to stab, and this is still stab, and I'm hoping that it'll increase my defense enough to matter, so I don't have to fish for a full inventory of mackerel again until I'm done with this task. I really don't want to have to keep doing this. So let's hope. I'll let you know if something cool happens. Oh yeah, great idea. Yeah, we won't need any more mackerel. No, why would I need that? Anyway, 10 defense, and I switched back to the actual stabby mode because I was real tired of missing. Check out this absolute behemoth I just found. Homeboy is using a steel simi to stab a goblin. Shine on, you crazy diamond. Alright, so I did some more fishing. I only got one casket that time. Oh, I wish. Not none luck, because I didn't officially get it from combat, so not gonna allow it. But I only one casket out of everything. I got a ton of boot and seaweed drops, but if you were paying attention to the timer up here, I was here for about 15 minutes just to get this one inventory, so I am in need of help. Save me. Okay, so I just hit 11 attacks, so that'll put me up to 13 combat, which means now we could be assigned ghosts or bears, both of which would suck royally, because ghosts drop literally nothing, and bears drop like meat and bones, and that's about it. And they're harder to kill than scorpions, so I really don't want to have to deal with that, especially because I don't have any way to range them. So I really don't want to have to put up with that. Because I don't get Slayer points right now, I can't skip it, so I'm stuck in the middle. So I'm really hoping for zombies. If I hit level 15 combat, I don't think I will by the end of this, but if I did, I would be able to do Alphites, which would be pretty good. Skeletons, Again, it scares the heck out of me, but I would certainly try it. I clearly know exactly what I'm doing with flinching. So we'll check back in here soon. I don't think anything crazy is gonna happen between now and then. I expect, yeah, we're gonna go on at least one more fishing trip, I do believe. But you know, we're getting there slowly but surely. Yo, we got a beginner clue, boys. Let's go. I'm gonna kill this fella here, hopefully. Okay, we made it out of there. Let's see what we got. Need to talk to Veronica outside of Dreamer Manor. Yeah, we can do that. That's not a problem. Let's go. Brother is definitely task skipping. Homeboy's using a Void Waker with Oathplate, Bandos, Prims, and a Slayer helm to kill level 2 goblins. So either my guy is Turiel skipping or he is down bad for a goblin champion. Veronica. Also, that clapping was in time with the arrow blinking. What do you got for me? Good clue. What you got? What you got? Bow at the Grand Exchange. Man, that's like anathema to my account. But I'll do it. I'm actually, while I'm here, I'm gonna see if I can pick up a Chronicle, just so I can teleport to the guild over there, save me some time in the future. Okay, I was able to pick up the Chronicle, and to show you that it's not gonna do anything, it takes away all my stats. So there's nothing to be gained by equipping it. If I get a one-handed weapon, I might equip it just to save an inventory slot, but it's not really gonna be too pertinent. So I'm gonna go get to bowing down to our capitalist overlords. What do we got? Hey, bub. Yo, we got the casket. Good luck. GL.
Who's that Pokemon?
Nature.
Excuse me, what? Oh man doesn't buy these? Hey, Aubrey. I recommend you consider that position. Face through me. Talking to you. Okay, they sold for a pretty penny here. I think what I'm going to do to save my sanity is I'm going to probably stop fishing for mackerel for now because I don't want to spend 15 minutes every single time I run out of food. Hey, wait a minute. Joey, is that you in disguise? Are you the one that was killing my scorpions? Hey, I'm talking to you. Get over here. Don't make me come in there. I'll do it. You know, I never realized, but this garden lady, her name is Faith. But it's spelled like how, you know, some people spell Ashley. Or like any other name of that sort. You know, the kind of names that came from strictly and unfortunately my generation. Here we are. I'm sure we all know what this means. Together. Second it pops up in the online, playing it, ranking it. Hold on, get out of here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What on earth? If you burn rabbit, it turns into a steak. I'm gonna see if I can find my way to Ardoin and Ardugany and see if I can steal some cakes for a while, because I have the thieving level for it, and I know that the cakes heal enough, and I'm not a high enough level to cook them. So if I can steal them, I'm good. Oh, let's go. Got a Posty Pete. Now, Molly could get stuffed, but let's do it. Let's do the event here. You guys are here with me, and I've skipped enough events today. As you see, the cakes is going well. You give. Ah, diamonds. No, that's so good. Oh, need to make rings of life later, because I'm a hardcore, allegedly. Man, that sucks. I'm gonna sell them. Since you guys were here, you saw, I'm gonna make money. Haha, can't stop me. Birds? Oh, wait, will this guy buy them? Bro. You, Gem Man. Will you buy these? No. Alright, let me find a general, so I'm gonna go sell these. Hey, mad. I'm mad. 80 bucks? That's it? That's a pittance, my guy. What are we doing here, man? You're screwing me. Alright, I think that should be enough for the time being. I think this will do for cakes. And I've come to a realization that I didn't mention earlier. I've come to be of the belief that when high elk is something that I'm able to do, I'm gonna just let myself do it. Because at the end of the day, I'm gonna use this for teleports. Like, there's no way I'm not. I need to. And at some point I will need to, like, enchant bolts and enchant jewelry, and if I'm doing all that, I might as well let myself high elk. The catch is, though, is I'm gonna make a deal with you. So my deal with you is that, well, yes, I can high elk. I'm not going to create things just to high elk. I'm not going to, you know, smith to high elk. It'll be used rather on things that I get from drops. If we get high enough in level to where, you know, using high elk doesn't appreciably change our XP amount, then I might start using it on stuff just to make money, but I don't foresee that being a problem right now, at least. We'll see how it goes, but for now, just assume I'm gonna high elk, but only things you see me get from my tasks here. So we'll do that. Also, this is probably like way too far into this video. It's just been a lot of me yapping, and I'm doing one Slayer task. Can you believe how far behind we are because of how immediately challenging this got? But I haven't mentioned at all that I'm using a new layout, so my mouse is a little smaller. You can see that there compared to Homeboy's head. But I like this layout a little bit more. It's a lot more readable, I feel, on the recorder, and it lets me see, because this is my full monitor now, whereas before it was quite literally not even a fourth of my monitor. So I like being able to see. I'm hoping that it's clearer and more readable for anyone watching. But as far as the pace of these things go, I'm just talking because I'm making clips because I have a lot to talk about and there's so many things to go over. But believe me, there will come a point where the only thing you're gonna see from a task is me getting it, and then me showing you having completed that task. Because, like, if we get scorpions again and I'm I'm this low level, I'm just gonna do it. I'm not gonna keep making clips for, you know, oh, watch me kill the scorpions. You know I'm doing it. But I will, you know, make clips like this when I have something to say, which is a really roundabout way to say I'm gonna talk to you when I want. So thank you for listening. Alright, we are on our final scorpion here. We are just gonna be shy of another hit points level, up to 16. We have leveled up quite a lot in the other combats, especially considering where we started. And that, you know, it's been taking us 2.5 hours to kill, what, 29 scorpions? But we're getting there. We're getting there. As far as the tracker goes here, I'm really close to hitting 15 where we would unlock skeletons and stuff, but I'm going to be just shy, so we are not going to have a roll on skeletons, calfights, or dogs. Dogs would be pretty useless for us, but the skeletons and calfights could be good. We're really hoping to get, honestly, zombies more than anything. If not zombies, dwarves would be fantastic. Those are like the two Hail Mary, like absolute best case scenario would be zombies or dwarves. So let's fingers crossed you'll see me at tutorial and just a smidgen. Oh, we can do cave crawlers here too. That's... Yeah, we'll see how it goes. So we have, yeah, no points yet. I think we'll get points. Yeah, we have to use a different Slayer Master, so someday we'll get points. I'm gonna look at the quest requirements for Porcine of Interest real quick. So we need a rope, 20 combat. So we're not gonna unlock her. We're not gonna do that quest anytime soon. And I think that after that we're looking to get to, once we hit 20 combat, we're gonna go for... Okay, look. Here's the thing. The wiki says his name is Mashner. I'm not kidding. But that's Mazkana. It will never not be Mazkana to me. And I don't know why that's stuck in my head. I swear I've heard it somewhere, but ever since, whenever I see Mazkana, that's what he's called. So he will forever be known as that. Sorry. But we will upgrade over to his stuff probably, depending on how we get on drops. But it looks like his spread of monsters to fight is pretty significantly increased. Like, he can do hobgoblins, which would be a huge increase because they have steel longsword on their drop table and a steel spear. You know, I wouldn't necessarily turn my nose up at that. And they have a ton of great runes. So we're getting into the area now where stuff we are going to start fighting is going to have the gem table real soon, which is going to be very, very nice. And we're also coming into like seed drops and things of that nature. But right now, this assignment could be crucial because next assignment we have more stuff to go after, and it's only going to get harder from here. So we need these zombies or Calphite. I beg. What do we got? Goblins. Okay, let me give you a second. I'm gonna strategize. Bear with me. Okay, my machinations are now in full swing. So it turns out the level 5 goblins appear to have a secondary drop table. So it looks like there's specific level 2 goblins in certain areas, as well as some level 5 goblins are going to drop. They have the ability to drop a bronze axe, which would unlock fire making for us, which would necessarily unlock fletching when we need that. And they can also drop mind runes, which would be fantastic. Body runes, chaos, nature. I don't super care about the chaos or nature just yet, because eventually we'll get into that. But really, really, really would love to get a bronze scimitar and or a bronze axe. The chances are low, but not impossible. Alright, it's not super clear if these are the correct goblins that have the secondary drop table, but we will see right away, basically, because it's pretty distinctive which drop table is which, unless, well, there's some crossover, so we'll see. But if it drops something such as the axe, or just a couple specific runes it could drop, that would be pretty obvious, or if it's an herb straight up. So let's see what we get here, and we'll know if we're on the right track or not. Or if you drop a hammer, we're gonna have words. Bronze axe. Okay. Okay. There we go, boys. Okay. We are officially able to chop trees.
Can't fight without your axe, coward!
So we have not only unlocked woodcutting, but we've unlocked fire making and fletching. All in, well, okay, maybe not fletching yet, because I don't have any feathers. But definitely have unlocked woodcutting and fire making, which is sick, because that means you get over here, I stab you, sir. Sir, thank you. What that means is we're going to be able to start training more stats, which will help us get money quicker. We could even do, since it's unlocked now, we could do some Wintertod. I think that doesn't give you any combat experience, so that's an option, and those crates are juicy. Okay, body rune.
Well, look at this!
Oompa loompa body ass bitch.
Hammer time, boys. Ooh, baby! We're just getting all the drops now. Now we got bronze arrows, so we have for sure the ability to fire a bow and arrow should we happen upon the ability to have a bow. We're that much closer to fletching because at the end of the day, with fletching, I can make, you know, headless arrows. So it opens the door for us to at least start training that skill. We're not necessarily going to take it too far because I need to either get chickens or zombies to be able to get feathers, because if I get zombies, I can go kill an undead chicken. Potentially, I'd have to do priest in peril, so we'll see. But if we get chickens, it's you know, job's done. Sew it up.
There's an arrow in your butt!
What? Oh, would you look at that?
You know, I ended that clip, and immediately after the goblin I was killing, definitely dropped a clue scroll. So we're gonna see if we can do this. What do we got? Panic at the Alcroyd Mine. You know, that sounds vaguely familiar. I mean, again, it's because it is a... Yeah, I'm being that. Don't at me. But because it is a beginner clue and they're so easy to do, I would love to finish my Goblin's task and then go do it, but on the off chance we get another one, I'm going for it. Okay, so I just got here. My guy over here, Syrup Sammy, is a 1 defense pure with an infernal cape. Man's an absolute animal. That's horrifying. What wouldn't tremble as he approached? And he's got the Rangers on. I think those are granite boots. Like, boy's kitted. Let's see where we're going next. We gotta get a spade. Man, these weird, like, gameplay styles definitely illuminate to you how much you don't know about this game. I just checked the wiki because I thought I could buy a spade from the homeboy for the gardening over here, but there's just one on the ground right here. Like, sick. I didn't even know that spawned there. I was worried I was gonna have to walk across the whole map. What do you need though? Can I actually help you? Leather body. Okay, yeah, I can do that. Bro, I just got here. And literally the very, very first pickpocket, I was so stunned I did a second one on accident. The first one was exactly what I needed, so I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna probably get that casket now. I don't think they can be more than 3, so let's do this. Alright, moment of truth. This is what we've all been waiting for. Me to get 1 rune of a kind I need to sell. What do we got? Oh.
Oh, baby, a triple! Oh, yeah!
Being haunted by the ghosts of Joes. They're everywhere. Boys, we got our first armor drop. But it's Goblin Man.
Damn you, dead man!
Here we go. Got an easy clue. I don't know if we'll be able to do it because I think these are the ones that start requiring gear, but let's find out. Just gotta talk to Charles. Yeah, I can do that. Let's get it. I want to finish. I'm gonna finish the goblins. I'm sorry. I know it's 3 kills. That could be, you know, up to 3 clues. It's not gonna be, but I'm gonna get these kills and then go do it because I want to have a clear conscience and I just want to get this off my plate. I'll probably get a task and then try and do this clue. Got us another goblin head, and we are about to kill the last goblin of this task. I forgot to bring the gem with me. I don't think so because we're still on task. And we're still getting the Slayer XP. We're up to 10 Slayer, which this kill is going to be really close to getting us to 11. And I don't think we're close to anything else. We did get a 5th prayer level, which is pretty sick. But other than that, I think this task was pretty good. I mean, I'm stoked with the axe. That's good enough for me. I wish we would also have gotten the scimitar because I think that would make these tasks even faster. But you know, you can't always get everything. Let's see. Yeah, no scimitar. Alright, we're back in town. I have looked at my recordings folder and realized that this video has so many more clips than the last one. Oh boy. Alright, what do you got for me, Toriel? Birds. Hey, Gimp and Dark Ass. If you ever wonder why I'm always right-clicking on people, it's for stuff like that. I would have never known Dark Ass was among us. So I am going to get feathers, which means that I will completely unlock the ability to fletch bronze arrows. Okay, I realize I'm a fool. I thought that this was Fort Sarim, not Piscarilius. I don't think I can cross without doing, like, Client of Corrend or something. Let me see. Can you take me there? Oh, thank God. Okay, we good. Let's talk to Charles and let's see what our next step is. Yeah, shut up. Shut up. Thank you. What do you got? Take what? Aha, take this. Search the drawers downstairs. Oh, yeah, Falador, I was just there, and there's some chickens nearby. See, I told you there were chickens on the way, but you didn't believe me. Anyway, I wanted you guys to see me get my first feather drop and see how much it elates me. We got another beginner clue. So, I mean, like, I'm just gonna finish up this bird task before doing it. Yeah, this is a pet friendly channel. Don't look over there. Don't look at that. This is our last chicken currently. Once he dies, I will bury the bones. We're gonna get a level up off of that. We are. Again, I didn't want to do that clue right away, but hey, we're hitting 6 prayer. One more, and we'll be able to pray whatever that one is. And I'm gonna try and do this easy clue still, and then I'll do the beginner after. And along the way, I may pick up another task. We'll see. I'll get one soon. I'll get one. Hello, is anybody home? Too bad. Coming in. What do you got? What do you got for me? What am I stealing from you? Speak to the bartender. You know, this is seeming entirely possible. I'm gonna peep the beginner clue real quick. Yes, same life. Alright, we're back. I did check, right now, because we are 16 combat and 11 slayer, there are currently 16 different... Oh, hey look, Dark Ass is still here. Hey Dark Ass, good to see you, buddy. But there are currently 16 different tasks we could be given, and 5 of them are good. So just under a 1 in 3 chance to get something we want. I've decided that Minotaurs are also a good bet. Let's see what you got. Cave crawlers. I don't even know how to fight you. So I'm a complete liar. I didn't even look at the bottom of the list, so it turns out there's more than 16. I forgot about cave crawlers entirely. As it turns out, they poison you. So I need to find some anti-poison. Which, as far as I have found, it's either gonna be in Karamja or Sophanum, which is kind of a hike. So I'm gonna fingers crossed Karamja works and we don't have to we don't have to go to Sophanum, because I don't want to go all the way through the desert for this. But you know, I've been looking at the drop tables for cave crawlers. They're actually not bad. I could get bronze boots, which, like, having a boot slot would be sick. They also drop fire runes and nature runes pretty generously and often, so that wouldn't be so bad. Oh, that song is bumping. They drop good seeds for Herblore, but they have a ton of chances that Herblore drops. They even have Herblore secondaries, and then they also have the gem drop table. So I'm not upset. I think that cave crawlers is going to be pretty good. I'm probably gonna go and do the ones in Frem, just because I don't want to deal with the going through the Lumbridge like dungeon, because I don't have a light source and I don't have the spiny helmet, and if I don't have to get it, I'm not going to. So we're here with the easy clue, talking to the bartender. Nicely solved, thank you. I did all the work. Yes, it was me. Search the drawers and Hesidious. I mean, we can go there, but dang. All right. Well, Charlie? What do you want? Well, while we're here, let's not keep the people in suspense. What do you got? A cooked pike. How do you? Yeah, Charlie. Well, see you later. Alright, just breaking and entering again, going through your personal belongings. Hey, thanks. What do you got? Let's get. Oh, baby. Let's see what we get. Oh. Oh. My word. By the way, noited. Man, there's someone in my chat is being rude. We need to take a break. Like, who said that? Also, don't worry, I'm not doing Brimhaven Agility Dungeon right now. I was just taking a peek, seeing if it's gonna be worth it. I don't know that it is, so I'm probably not gonna do it. At least not until I have full Graceful, because I don't want to grind a bunch of agility just to need to then grind a bunch of agility. The real trick here, though, where we're at, is getting over there without getting poisoned. So here we go. Yeah, we got there. And look at that, we got all this music too. No, I don't think you normally sell an Atlatl. Just being real with you. I think we need. Okay, so we need anti-poisons. Oh, 100, you say? Ooh, to shreds, you say? Well, I'm gonna buy an unlit torch because we'll need that later, and then I need to. Oh, right in the cash sack. Ooh, we got some raggers. Looks like someone over here is is not able to guarantee their pickpocketing. So the splasher, and I'm assuming their alt accounts, is furious. Oh, that's good. That's good. You know, you guys, you guys have your fun. It's so funny that it could be so easy for them. There they go. They're working together. Oh my god. He stopped. Immediately started again. So she couldn't. Oh, she couldn't splash. That's, oh my god. I love that person. Whoever you are, stranger. Kudos. Keep it up. Keep you're doing God's work. Dude, it's been so long since I've come to Fremi by foot. My instinct at that guild worker or council worker and the rickety bridge was, oh no, they're not gonna let me in. Like I was like, oh no, there's a quest requirement or something. But nah, you just walk past. I have my house portal set to Fremi for my main just because I don't like getting here. I don't like going up to the camp and running all the way down. It's just too much of a hassle. I would rather deal with my home not being in any of the other useful places than having it not be here. Okay, so we are at the Slayer cave here. This is where the cave bugs are going to be. I got my anti-poison, I got some food. I'm concerned. Oh, excuse me. No. I don't want to go to the troll. That I'll lose my hard cart right away. What? Am I stupid? I'm not stupid, you're stupid. Okay, for real this time, we're at the cave crawlers. They are weak to crush, so I switched to crush style. Their max hit is like 3, so I'm definitely worried about how this is gonna go with 0 armor. The wiki says to use range if you have very low defense. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that we have very low defense. My guy is regenerating faster than I can damage him. I don't know if this is even possible for me. I don't know if it can be done. Fucking fast, dude. Oh my god. I can't go. What do? What do I do? Something's gotta give. Because I certainly can't kill them like this. It will not work. Yeah, I gotta figure something out. Okay, I think this is a good point to call it for this one. I need to rack my brain. I need to be in the tank for a while I ponder. I play Pinball Wizard, and I just don't. I'm not sure what we'll do. I'm thinking. You know what? I'll tell you what I'm thinking the next time, because it seems now more than ever I am doomed.
Google, show me this guy's balls, please.